against Minnesota. They could finish anywhere from 5th to 9th, but it will all be known in about 2.5 hours. Utah out of the playoffs, but they had a nice year. Not much was expected of this Jazz team. They started 10-3 as Olynyk hits a 3.
And boy, did it pay dividends for this group.
Following Azubuike, Markkanen, 6th year in the NBA, first with the Jazz as Davis gets the basket inside.
Popular pick as a team you don't want to have to play. For obvious reasons. They pound you right there in the paint, so a couple of buckets for them, not surprisingly, both near the rim.
He has 11 games where he scored 30 and grabbed 15 rebounds. That's the best in the league. And again, he's missed more than a third of the year. James pulls up for 3 again and hits again. Timeout, Utah. Here's Dunn. They just back off on him. They'll let him beat him from the perimeter, but he can do that. He can get in the lane and finish. Spent some time in the G League, signed a couple of 10-day contracts, and then was picked up for the rest of the year. Davis down court with the catch and the finish. Great look down the floor.
I buy the same products you do, only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month by doing this.
Regardless of the finish today, they'll be above 500. And remember, last year they missed the playoffs, winning just 33 games. No-look pass. Beasley finds the cutter. Vanderbilt for the slam. Ochai Agbaji, the Final Four most outstanding player last year at Kansas. Olynyk, nice pass down low. And Damian Jones with the slam. So 31-20, Lakers lead. Their largest lead has been 13 here in the first quarter. Toscano Anderson wide open, drains the 3. He can make that. Inbound to Juzang, pull-up jumper is good with 2 seconds to go. LeBron with his first 2-point basket. He's already got 11 points. Scored 55 points in the first quarter and hit 12 threes. As if they beat the Blazers, and looks like they're going to, and they mean business, they're going to be in the top 6 and avoid the play-in tournament. Fontecchio, meanwhile, hits a 3. James misfires. On the other end, Fontecchio got caught in the air. Out to Dunn. They'll let him shoot that all day, but he nails it. Utah with a chance maybe to tie here. Fontecchio. Hachimura thought he was going to take the 3. Instead, he gets inside, hangs, and finishes. Beautiful move by Simone Fontecchio. Based on his experience on championship teams as a player and a coach, does he see it with this group? And obviously, he's not going to say no, but his reasoning is Fontecchio nails a 3 to give Utah the lead. James with a gorgeous move through the paint to get the layup. On the other end, though, Azubuike gets the dunk. Boy, it looked like a foul on Gabriel. No whistle.
That Utah has consistently played with throughout the course of the year, and it hasn't mattered who's been in or out. And you know it's not easy for competitive professional players, specific to the professional athletes that have to serve the military. The fact of the matter is that doesn't change the geopolitical situation. Finland joining NATO, there's a lot going on over there. And apparently he can do this in more than one stint because, as you see, Anthony Davis, who has been exceptional all year as a second chance points. But by the way, I mean, possession ball game in a situation where if you're the Lakers, you want to obviously get into the playoffs.
Which means they'll have to get on a plane tomorrow and play a road game on Tuesday night in the play-in tournament. Nice look to Vanderbilt from Russell. Dunn driving into the lane. Tough angle, missed it. Davis clears and throws it down court to Russell, who tracks it down, leaves it for LeBron, and James able to finish. He's got 17 points. Dunn have anything from about 15 feet, so the Lakers pack it in. Shot clock at 10 as Reese pulled the chair up, but Azubuike got the Lakers back as he dunks it down on Anthony Davis. Feeling more and more like the play-in tournament for the Lakers. Question is whether they'll be 7 or 8 as Olynyk gets the bucket and a foul on Los Angeles. Reeves and Russell are at 20 each. Turnover, and Agbaji's going to get a freebie on the other end with the easy throwdown.
Not a single player from either side.
19 years old when he came into the NBA, spent last year in the G League, didn't want to go back to Europe, wanted to stay around pro basketball here in the States as James connects, and it really paid off for him this year. Dunn drives. Nice pass and the easy slam. Azubuike.
Well, Dunn's fingerprints all over this game. 11 points. And I'm going to say this about the punch. The guy he punches, Kyle Anderson, is directly responsible for the level of play of Rudy Gobert going up. And look at this. The Jazz bench.
Running the floor. Shamanich. Another block. Davis took that one off the backboard. His fourth rejection. Now down court to James. And LeBron puts it in.
Hyundai Tucson versus Honda CR-V. Hyundai Tucson wins every time. Get 0% APR financing for 48 months on the 2023 Hyundai Tucson. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Inside 3 minutes to go here in the third. Dunn driving into the paint. Nice move.
You said it. I mean, how many times have we seen that guy touch the paint below the free throw line?
Here's Juzang again driving. Was a really good mid-range player in college and able to score with that jump hook. Lose this game. They're going to be in the 8th spot. Have to be the road team in the play-in on Tuesday night. Fontecchio driving, no, but he got the putback to go, and it's a 2-point game again. A lot of draft picks going to be really interesting to watch over the next couple of years. Hachimura spinning, firing, connecting for straight points for him. 2 seconds to go. Beasley got to the bucket, puts it in with 6/10 of a second left. Beasley with a head of steam able to get 2 before having to play on Saturday or Sunday in the playoffs. Here's James attacking, goes at the chest of the defender, gives it up to Gabriel, who soars to the rim and stuffs it. How many votes he'll get for All-NBA this year? Because his numbers are All-NBA level, but the problem is the number of games played as Utah's back within 4 again. You have not turned your ballot in, right?
I won't turn it in until about 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Three-pointer goes down. That's Beasley. He's got 13, his third triple. Abaji driving, and the follow dunked by Damian Jones. With just one in Lakers possession, they have a 6-point lead early in the fourth. LeBron James, 25 minutes played. He's got 24 points and 4 threes. Make it 5 triple and 27 points. Toscano Anderson right in his grill. Hachimura comes free. Shot clock at 9. Hachimura caught in the air. Count the basket and a foul. A 3-point chance for Rui.
They obviously signed him to 2 10-day contracts and now have him signed at a team-friendly deal.
Austin Reeves comes back and drills a 3. 12 points for Reeves. Second-year player out of Oklahoma, 24 years old. Dunn comes back and answers from three-point land. Olynyk, who's there for the ricochet.
And the Lakers have given up 72 paint points.
And they just gave up a 3 to Olynyk. It's a 2-point game with 4.5 to go.
Trying to get the culture right.
And on the other side, Darvin Ham, as Russell connects, told us before the game he'll play LeBron James and Anthony Davis as many minutes. They're both at 30 minutes played right now. Olynyk driving, goes at Davis, who has 4 blocks, but couldn't get to that one.
Make it 74 paint points.
Olynyk, one of 3 20-point scorers for Utah tonight. 23 for Olynyk, 20 for Fontecchio, 24 for Dunn. James has 27, looking for 30. Got it! James with his 6th three-pointer. James fires. Davis comes flying in there trying to get the rebound. Olynyk, and down court is Dunn for the easy 2. Lakers don't have numbers. LeBron in the lane, spinning, missing, tipped by Hachimura, batted around, pinballs to Davis, up and in for AD. Or will it be on the road, potentially here against the Clippers, depending on how they do against Phoenix. Here's James for a 3. Let's go. LeBron James with 7 threes, and that one might be the dagger. But one thing's for sure, they'll be playing in about 48 hours. Logo 3. You bet! LeBron puts them to sleep. 36 points.
I actually switched from Chrome to Opera GX a while ago just because I was so tired of Chrome being the absurd resource hog that it is.
It's taking on the status as a team that's looking to develop young guys, taking a look at some folks with 10-day contracts with a mind to the future. This first quarter brought to you by 70 on the Los Angeles Clippers in the first half. They seem to be disinterested. We'll see what the Warriors come with here early. Klay Thompson is having a remarkable year.
Because I think he's just as smart on that side of the floor as he is offensively, and we've seen it with the passes and the decisions he's made. A lot of those decisions have been getting the ball to that dude right there off, and then now he just pushed Draymond Green. Who does he think he is, a grown-up now?
He's using those green tricks. And out on the wing, it's Watford to knock down the triple. Warriors come in 10-30 on the year on the road. They have won 3 of the last 4 road games. And they've won 7 of their last 9 overall. Nice pass from Green to Looney, who was diving.
Blazers transition here defensively. If Green catches the ball, they could be willing, with the back to the basket, to play one-on-one. There, when he's facing, though.
It's off, and here comes DiVincenzo. Terrific pickup in the offseason. DiVincenzo spelling Wiggins, who's been out. Golden State Warriors, where he enjoyed great success last year. Eventually winning a ring with the Warriors.
Oh, what a pass.
Watford slips. Nice pass again. Low, bring it high. The 3 is off the back iron. Sprinting out to grab the board as Curry accelerates into the lane. Ooh. There's Shaden going up top. Nearly made contact with it, but
that was his last 2 games.
He was 27.
Yes, he was.
Terrific. Poole outside. He'll trigger a 3 and got it. 15 feet. Sharp has it dislodged by Payton. Picked up and on the advance. Curry on the kick out. Let it fly. Got it. Our congratulations to Shaq Harrison. His 10-day contract was up with the Blazers. Immediately signed by the Los Angeles Lakers. Here comes Moon into the lane to lay it up and make that Moody to lay it up and in.
Dion, hand it over. Now, how does that make you feel?
Like a part of me is missing.
Gabby, how does that make you feel?
Oh, I feel moisturized.
This
The inbounds is Sharp. From the overhead, he'll drive it into the lane and lay it up and in.
And he just swoops in there.
Swinging outside the Pool. Closely watched by Minaya. Pool steps out. Gets Minaya off his feet and knocks a 3. That was an impressive move. Bouncing over to Pool. Tried to sidestep, ran out of gas. Nice play by Knox to knock it down. Here comes Kevin the other way. Into the lane to the glass. Laid it in.
Good extension. I'm not sure the Warriors are going to get there.
Don't think so.
I'm also not certain they won't, depending on how long Klay Thompson and Steph Curry plays.
Klay is still out there with 8:08 remaining in the second period. This on a 3. Mays spins, gathers it in. It's to Nate Williams, who will lay it in.
The left-hand finish, and that's a strong hand. But we've also seen him go to the right hand on some finishes. Did it yesterday against the Clippers.
And Mays with the find, his 3rd assist. DiVincenzo, lead pass inside to Michael Green, who will spin.
Available. He is joining them here, though. But once he's added to the equation, they got a real chance.
With a win outright, top 6. And it would give him a week to pass to train and work out with Wiggins. That's Sharp turning and finding Walker for the jam.
Got to respect Shaden's fadeaway, which I think we'll see a lot more of next season. Him actually going to that shot. There goes the lob to Kuminga. Looked like Shaden was preparing the top locks.
They grabbed the hard cases and took off. So
that's the hidden work that everybody doesn't get to see.
Yep, nice job. Beautiful pass off a high post. He bounces it right to the belt buckle. High praise. Williams faces up. Pump fakes and takes it strong.
After an offensive rebound, with these kind of shooters in this moment, that's the best time to hunt a 3.
Because they're all bailing to this line right here. That's his domain. Curry, 4 threes, 18 points.
Phoenix had 107 points at the half. Yeah, I know. I don't even know how that's possible. Despite the lead, he's going to give you something.
Top to bottom to see what answers they can come up with for next year. DiVincenzo to Green. The Blazers start off with a turnover. The Warriors take advantage. into the lane. Williams Jr. another jam. This is a two-hand follow. Nice play by Mays. He knows that play. Out to Watford, to Williams, back to Watford to lay it in. That is a highlight right there from beginning to end.
Focused Golden State squad today.
Green to the cutter. It's Curry. Draws the bump on Watford, lays it up and in. Stayed with that play on Clay. Then DiVincenzo the other way. Steals it away. Curry broadens out on the wing. He'll flare and fire and hit the three. Steph Curry. Rebound grab by the Warriors. I mean, what do you think? You got to play defense to win, obviously. There's an unforced error, and the Blazers bring it the other way. Williams into the lane to Glass and lay it up and in.
That was a smart play from Nate.
Walt Bellamy. Wow. And Bob Pettit, of course.
Does that surprise you?
I just haven't heard Walt Bellamy's name mentioned in a long time.
That the Warriors have attempted going into that last break. 29 of them have been contested by the Portland Trailblazers. So these young guys, the activity, the energy, kind of that defensive attention detail, there is an uncontested one.
The bad side of this type of blowout, it doesn't feel like it's anything. And there goes a drive to complement the defensive play.
Got extended, made a little more money. Got that 10-day extended today. Shaq Harrison, by the way, picked up by the Lakers. Congratulations to Shaq. Did very well in his short stint here. Benaya turning the corner with LaMichael Green riding him. Walker's pass deflected by DiVincenzo, picked up by Poole. Appears to be okay as he gallops the other way and gives to Moody for the dunk. Malice at all.
No one knows unless you're actually inside of it.
Poole drives into the lane to the glass. Swatted away by Comanche. Nice play. Grabbed by Benaya. Ahead to Mays. On to Benaya. He's tripped up, spun around, plays through the contact from GP2, and gets a chance at a three-point.
I'm talking about with the best passers in the league. He is up there. I'm talking just passing the basketball.
Yeah. 31 minutes, 14.7 assists, 4 rebounds. Up it goes to Walker. Nifty crossover to blow by Kuminga for the two-hand jam.
Yes, Jabari.
4 seconds remaining in the period. Kuminga. Oh, my. His work speaks for itself.
It takes a lot to guard them. It takes a lot. With Wiggins back, too. I could very easily see them as a Jabari's in some real pain right here.
More likely in the playoffs. Count if they need him, they can certainly count upon him. There's Payton with a pick off the hands of Sharp. Applied to the glass. Board as Curry accelerates into the lane. There's Shaden going up top. Nearly made contact with it, but
that was his last 2 games.
He was special.
Yes,
he was.
He was.
Terrific. Poole outside. He'll trigger a three. And got it. 15 feet. Sharp has it dislodged by Payton. Picked up and on the advance. Curry on the kick out. They let it fly. Got it. Our congratulations to Shaq Harrison. His 10-day contract was up with the Blazers. Immediately signed by the Los Angeles Lakers. Here comes Moon into the lane to lay it up and make that Moody to lay it up and in. The inbounds is Sharp. From the overhead, he'll drive it into the lane and lay it up and in.
And he just swoops in there.
From the overhead, he'll drive it into the lane and lay it up and in.
And he just swoops in there.
Swinging outside the Pool, closely watched by Benaya. Poole steps out, gets Benaya off his feet, and knocks a three. That was an impressive move. Bouncing over to Poole. Tried to sidestep, ran out of gas. Nice play by Knox to knock it down. Here comes Kevin the other way. Into the lane to the glass. Laid it in.
Good extension. I'm not sure the Warriors are going to get there.
Don't think so.
I'm also not certain they won't, depending on how long Klay Thompson and Steph Curry plays.
Klay is still out there with 8:08 remaining in the second period. Missing on a three. Mays spins, gathers it in. Hands off to Nate Williams, who will lay it in.
Good left-hand finish, and that's a strong hand. But we've also seen him go to the right hand on some finishes. Did it yesterday against the Clippers.
And Mays with the find, his third assist. DiVincenzo, lead pass inside to LaMichael Green, who will spin. Lay it
available. He is joining them here, though. But once he's added to the equation, they got a real chance.
With a win outright, top 6. And it would give him a week to pass to train and work out with Wiggins. That's Sharp turning and finding Walker for the jam.
Got to respect Shaden's fadeaway, which I think we'll see a lot more of next season. Him actually going to that shot. There goes a lob to Kuminga. Looked like Shaden was preparing the top locks.
They grabbed the hard cases and took off. So
that's the hidden work that everybody doesn't get to see.
Yep, nice job. Beautiful pass off the high post. He bounces it right to the belt buckle. High brace. Williams faces up. Pump fakes and takes it strong.
After an offensive rebound, with these kind of shooters in this moment, that's the best time to hunt a 3.
Because they're all bailing to this line right here. That's his domain. Curry, 4 threes, 18 points.
Phoenix had 107 points at the half. Yeah, I know. I don't even know how that's possible. Okay, despite the lead, he's going to give you something.
Top to bottom to see what answers they can come up with for next year. DiVincenzo to Green. The Blazers start off with a turnover. The Warriors take advantage. Watford into the lane. Williams Jr. another jam. This is a 2-hand follow. Nice play by Mays. He knows that play. Out to Watford, to Williams, back to Watford to lay it in. That is a highlight right there from beginning to end.
Focus Golden State squad today.
Green to the cutter. It's Curry. Draws the bump on Watford, lays it up and in. Stayed with that play on Clay. Then DiVincenzo the other way. Steals it away. Curry broadens out on the wing. He'll flare and fire and hit the 3. Steph Curry. Rebound grab by the Warriors. I mean, what do you think? You got to play defense to win, obviously. There's an unforced error. The Blazers bring it the other way. Williams into the lane to Glass and lay it up and in.
That was a smart play from Nate.
Walt Bellamy. Wow. And Bob Pettit.
Does that surprise you?
I just haven't heard Walt Bellamy in a long time.
That the Warriors have attempted going into that last break. 29 of them have been contested by the Portland Trailblazers. So these young guys, the activity, the energy, kind of that defensive attention to detail, there is an uncontested one.
The bad side of this type of blowout, it doesn't feel like it's anything. And there goes a drive to complement the defensive play.
Got extended, made a little more money. Got that 10-day extended today. Shaq Harrison, by the way, picked up by the Lakers. Congratulations to Shaq. Did very well in his short stint here. Minaya turning the corner with LaMichael Green riding him. Walker's pass deflected by DiVincenzo, picked up by Poole. It appears to be okay as he gallops the other way and gives to Moody for the dunk. Malice at all. They seem to be
no one knows unless you're actually inside of it.
Poole drives into the lane to the glass. Swatted away by Comanche. Nice play. Grabbed by Minaya. Nice. On to Minaya. He's tripped up, spun around, plays through the contact from GP2, and gets a chance at a 3-point.
I'm talking about with the best passers in the league. He is up there. I'm talking just passing the basketball.
Yeah. 31 minutes, 14.7 assists, 4 rebounds. Off it goes to Walker. Nifty crossover to blow by Kuminga for the 2-hand jam.
Yes, Jabari.
4 seconds remaining in the period. Kuminga. Oh, my. His work speaks for itself.
It takes a lot to guard them. It takes a lot. With Wiggins back, too. I could very easily see them as a Jabari's in some real pain right here.
More likely in the playoffs. Count if they need him, they can certainly count upon him. There's Payton with a pick off the hands of Sharp, slide to the glass and lay it up and in.
He didn't overreact to that either. It wasn't like he was walking around thinking like, okay, now we have arrived. He's been consistent in the game plan.
Didn't want to do any interviews. Not that he loves doing them now, but he's very comfortable doing them, and I appreciate him trusting me in that manner. And so he's come a long way with that. And you guys remember at the beginning when Anthony Simon started.
Yep.
Owe her for that endorsement.
Who's also going to try to make some baseball games this year, and we're going to get her lined up for a hockey game as well.
Yes,
Ooh.
I would love to see the Seattle Kraken, go up there. My dad's up in Seattle, spend time with him.
Back the other way.
Do you always take it with you?
The tennis center? You know what? Even on short little day hikes, I mean, around these parts, you can walk 2 miles out into the woods and get lost. Again, our thanks to you, the fans, for hanging with us this year. Your positive input, always appreciate that. 11 and 30 on the year. The Blazers go to 33 and 49.
Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jimmy.
The steals he had late in the ball game to secure that victory a couple of nights ago in Utah.
He has been the utility specialist. Will be coming off of the bench. A lot of guys in this game getting their first career starts.
May not know what their future is going to be next season. Always playing for something. Minutes are never wasted. You couldn't have said that any better, partner. Roddy will get all the way to the basket with a tough finish with that left hand. We talked about him as one of our...
Here's Zaire Williams. Vince Williams Jr., Zaire Williams. And there's a cut and a finish with the right hand. Zaire Williams.
Sarr was on the ground when he was fouled, I believe, by Kenny Lofton Jr. But, you know, you can never, ever underestimate how hard it is, folks, to get to an 82-game schedule. Officials letting them play on both sides.
Trey Mann with the patent step back. That three drops in for Trey Mann. Butler, he wants a step back three. Won the national championship with Butler. He's been a two-way player, with Baylor, as there is a streak in and a finish by Williams over the course of the season. Remember, Josh Giddey, he was shut down last year. J-Dub's in his first year. There's a turnover that leads to the Conchar run out.
All season long. And playing in Salt Lake City, that was no different. You know, that's another basketball crowd who loves their team like the Thunder do. And you know, they're hard on the officials.
In his fourth year, they got knocked out in the second round last year. Nice pass underneath, and Sarr with a nice little slam. And so Gilliard, a diminutive point guard, has it right back, and the high arcing three for Gilliard goes in.
It has been interesting, partner. It has been. If you're a basketball fan, after March Madness, Roddy will get all the way to the basket with a tough finish with that left hand. We talked about him as one of our...
Here's Zaire Williams. Vince Williams Jr., Zaire Williams. And there's a cut and a finish with the right hand. Zaire Williams.
Sarr was on the ground when he was fouled, I believe, by Kenny Lofton Jr. But, you know, you can never, ever underestimate how hard it is, folks, to get to an 82-game schedule. Officials letting them play on both sides.
Trey Mann with the patent step back. That three drops in for Trey Mann. Butler, he wants a step back three. Won the national championship with Butler. He's been a two-way player, with Baylor, as there is a streak in and a finish by Williams over the course of the season. Remember, Josh Giddey, he was shut down last year. J-Dub's in his first year. There's a turnover that leads to the Conchar run out.
All season long. And playing in Salt Lake City, that was no different. You know, that's another basketball crowd who loves their team like the Thunder do. And you know, they're hard on the officials.
In his fourth year, they got knocked out in the second round last year. Nice pass underneath, and Sarr with a nice little slam. And so Gilliard, a diminutive point guard, has it right back, and the high arcing three for Gilliard goes in.
It has been interesting, partner. It has been. If you're a basketball fan after March Madness, it just continues.
Prepared for another game if you win that 9-10 matchup. Shot clock is off for Gilliard and the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass goes inside, locked in, and he finishes with the left hand on an extra possession. Waters take 2 on the 3, not going to miss that time.
You got 2 for $1.
Thunder got right to the doorstep twice. Roddy inside, and that'll be a finger roll there for Williams. And at the start of the season, where do you see the biggest improvement?
Well, I think first of all, you've got to have a style of play. That's a nice pass and play. And they turn teams over in the month of March, also while scoring the basketball at a healthy clip.
Oh, the patient play from Jang, and then the cut across the baseline from Czar, who's been living at the rim. As Williams has himself another shot, he's got the last 8 for the Grizzlies. And Robinson Earl answers right back, sideline corner 3 of his own.
They're just stuck with what they drafted. It's really, the consistency part of what they're doing. Roddy will knock down the 3.
Roddy, he looks like a truck when he tries to get downhill. That 3 set up by Williams in the corner. Vince Williams Jr. playing for just the 15th time this year. I feel like I'm in 6th grade all over again. Paris, too.
Paris Lawson, I thought I had him, Paris. I gave you a break there. I thought I had.
Fish is always ready. You know this about Fish.
Big shot caller.
Okay, thank you.
Come on. Oh, that's right, Dick. You definitely. That's a nice play that time by Trey Mann. He's made a couple of nice plays here, folks. Or get significant minutes off the bench. Just stay ready.
Roddy to close out the half. Oh, and he banked it in. Officials, as of right now, say it's good. Last chance.
I like what Paris was talking.
Roddy to close out the half. Oh, and he banked it in. Officials, as of right now, say it's good. Last chance.
I like what Paris was talking about with the coaching staff about, this just in-system basketball. A lot of times in volleyball, Trey Mann makes a nice little floater to beat the clock.
Minutes mean an opportunity to improve, an opportunity to get better. You look at guys that are out on the floor right now, and none of them are finished products, as there's a shot from deep from Butler. Since the stats was tracked back in 96-97, they got the most in the NBA of 59 points in the paint. The Thunder not too far behind their 3rd in the NBA. As he went up with both hands. Well, he was ready to do some damage on the rim. And on the other end, it is Williams. Vince Williams on the spin. Lottery pick for the Thunder. Over to Butler. He's got his second 3 here in the 3rd quarter.
You got to count it either way.
100%.
I love that. I thought it was a lob, honestly.
Think back, Michael, to the beginning of the year and the perception of this Thunder team. That's a nice drive from Trey Mann.
Of developing their young talent. And, this is no different with the draft class that's come in this year, overlapping, especially with guys like Josh Giddey, Aaron Wiggins. We've talked about him.
And that's led to the incredible growth that we've seen from him this season.
Yeah, Paris, thank you for laying out the defensive side of it, too, because Michael's sitting here just thinking about all of his dunks.
And you're right, partner. When you get around games 65, 70, your mind and your legs start to get real heavy. It's a good-looking shot. Yeah, there's a lot of contact on there.
Inside, it is Kenneth Lofton Jr. And Trey Mann, an offensive rebound. Thunder will cycle it back out. Nice pass inside. Sarr got himself another jam. He's had a handful of those on the night. Trey Mann's got a double-double, looking for another assist. Outside, Ousmane Dieng, that 3. Everybody's going to get the day off tomorrow. Then the 9-10 matchup will be on Wednesday. As that drive from Butler is good.
And a trifecta of assists.
Roddy the long miss. And you see the size on the lock-in. It looked like Olivier Sarr got the worst of it.
And that's amazing in your second season. I mean, that's a score, just like Lindy Waters.
Next game on Friday, and then should be the 8th seed and play the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. But obviously a lot of work to be done before that. You
never thought you'd be in that conversation where they're at today, but it wasn't part of the plan. It was just part of a big development year, and that kind of organically brought them out.
In a playoff environment, they don't consider the play-in game the playoffs, but when it's single elimination for the 9-10 play-in game, it's going to feel like the playoffs. Still trying to play a certain way, and Roddy got stood up. Look at JRE trying to push the pace. Odd-man rush. Playing man avoids the defensive player. Thought he got clipped. Not necessarily trying to do anything other than keep Saw on the floor with those 5 fouls instead of having him foul out. Another out of challenges, and there's a little shovel pass inside to Lofton Jr. Significant time trying to keep their careers alive, trying to prove themselves in the NBA. There's another dunk for Olivier Sarr. Hands played. Great game so far. Nice move, and there it is, right up into that rarefied air. Lofton Jr., series of fakes. That'll be an and one. So back-to-back and ones. You had one for the Thunder with Jay. Lou Dort, J-Dub, Jay Will. Guys that didn't play in this game. Isaiah Joe. And this time of year, as that one spins home, so Lofton now finding a little rhythm himself.
And that's Waters and Wiggins. Both with 6 points on the afternoon. 6 minutes on the afternoon.
And a nice take inside from Ousmane Dieng.
Jeremiah with those 6 fouls, he had 10 points and 8 rebounds on the afternoon, 3 assists, very solid.
Oh, the nice little swing pass underneath, the wraparound. Roddy dumps it off. It's been a big second half, and he's going to add to it. Does Lofton. He's got 31 in the second half. Mike Fields, audio, Jerry Hooper. Another alley-oop for Olivier Sarr. We are maybe the 2 luckiest broadcasters in the league. Well, if this is indeed the final game of this season, 2022-2023, it's a big thank you to all the support, all the viewers that have stuck with us over the course of the season. It was not warm. I know that.
I mean, we should have gotten in around 1-ish, ended up landing around 2:30, and they were still there.
Cut the cable with Fios Home Internet and cut your internet bill to just $25 a month.
I finally cut the cable, switched to Fios Home Internet.
Cable internet wasn't cutting the mustard.
Lower upload speeds just weren't cutting it.
Cut your bill down to just $25 a month. Hey, cut it out!
Switch to Verizon.
Go! No way!
The winning score, baby!
Dorian's already stealing my candy. This is
Bedlam.
I tell you.
Opening tip brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please enjoy responsibly. There's the foul, Bridges, and it was 4 seconds. So the streak continues for Mikal Bridges.
And we're obviously talking about some of the key players for both these teams not playing. These minutes matter. This game matters to these individuals on the floor. They'll come out and compete.
Patty Mills drops it in from the outside. It's a 3. Swing, Watanabe, side rim. House gets it ahead. McDaniels picked up at the trade deadline, spins it in. Now it's Sharp on a mismatch, trying to move House. Watanabe, bottom, it's a 3. I like nighttime tips better, I would say. Just personal preference. Reed slams it. Cutter, Reed. Sharp holds his ground. McClung lets it fly. Can't hit the 3. Rebound grab by McDaniels and stuffs it home.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch.
Rebound grab by McDaniels. His ground. McClung lets it fly. Can't hit the 3. Rebound grab by McDaniels and stuffs it home. Key bench players. Duke loses the ball. Stripped by McDaniels. He's an excellent defender. A skimmer. McClung gets upstairs for the stuff.
call him Basketball Paul.
Basketball Paul. Thomas, Basketball Cam.
Being a part of this roster, you never know what is going to be required in the playoffs. We may be needed.
Hard drive and bucket for Shake Milton. Let's see if he has any role in the postseason. Right now it appears Reed is ahead of him in the rotation. Thomas over Dedmon. Got a three.
Top shot by Cam Thomas. Good step back.
9-point lead for Phillip. King push shot, rims in.
And efficiency from the three-point line. That's been part of the growth process though for King early on.
Another easy bucket on the inside. This time it's Dedmon. Good setup there by House.
There was opportunities and times they could have just let go of the rope. Said, okay, we all got traded. This wasn't exactly as we expected the season to go.
Dwayne Dedmon hits that shot from the outside. Long two-pointer. Rebounded by Dedmon. McClung rushes ahead. Protects himself and lays it in. +1. Mac McClung going hard to the hole. Shot clock's down to 5. Post up. Dedmon banks it in and a foul.
Philadelphia plays with their group throughout the course of the season, a much slower pace, as you mentioned, first in three-point percentage.
And John Bone's going to take a timeout. Dedmon screen. There's the roll and kick. Korkmaz corner. Good for 3. I would not have paid big money for that hairstyle. Steal. Cam Thomas uncontested for the jam. Grabs it on the snatch and go by Duke, and now kick it out. Gray to the rim with the left hand. Thomas puts it over Reed. Tip it won't go for Gray. Thomas right back with it. And that one, the soft touch from Cam Thomas.
And so I was following you. Guy in the locker room who always brings a great energy. We talk good vibes.
Cam Thomas with a downtown hit. Sixers up by 12. Here's Mills. 3. Got him. Patty Mills from deep. Thomas straightaway tray. Bottom. Milton got it inside. House denied by Watanabe. It's Duke. Lost it.